3, 2, 1. Hey, here we is. We're all live.
Here we is.
Here we is. That's good English. That's the best English there is. So, we lost David. David's in the background.
He is not.
He's right there. David, here he was. There he was. There he was.
There he was.
David, there he was. That's David. There he was. So, but hopefully David will be back. There he is again. We'll bring him in, see what happens. There he is. We're just talking about you. How's everybody's Monday going? Adam apparently has tummy problems. David has some kind of a problem.
Digestive problems in general. I have a condition, and today it was a crisis night.
Uh-oh.
Yes, so
we can't have.
It's what I told you before. If suddenly I disappear, you'll know what it is about.
No worries. No
it's
worries.
For your own good that I disappear.
No worries. If some reason Adam disappears today, then I'll do a puppet show. So we're all good.
No, it's okay.
David's having a bandwidth problem, I think. David's in and out.
Yes, because he's living in undeveloped country. It's like Netherlands. What the country is that? And I've heard that they don't have any internet or stuff like that.
No, they got nothing. It's just the internet. Let's just see. Yeah, we'll try you one more time.
In Netherlands.
Yeah, I lost all audio, which is crazy because when you go back to settings, I can hear you guys talking.
Right.
But on the show, I couldn't. So I just was in and out 3 times.
Oh, I had that problem last night, but she was lovely. So
story of my life, that is.
I know. So what are we going to talk about this week, Adam? What are we going to philosophize about? What about life?
First of all, I want to tell you something.
Yes.
My dog, she's a girl. Yeah. We haven't castrated. It's called.
Right. Neutered or spaded. Yes.
Okay, we haven't yet done it. Right. So it's her period now.
Okay.
And there is a dog outside.
Yeah.
That he has found a way to bypass the doors and everything, just going from the terrace somewhere in a.
Right.
There's next to us almost ruined house. So he climbs somehow and he comes here, and he steals my shoes. He has already stolen 3 of my shoes, 1 pair, my favorite pair, expensive one, for hiking and stuff. He has stolen it because I don't allow him to come to my dog, right?
That's funny.
And when we go, it's the first time there's a dog stealing. And today I have 2 pair of shoes. It's enough.
Yeah.
And today another one was missing from the last pair I have. So I was really mad. It was a hard night. It was also a hard morning. And we're trying to find out where did he take them. And he's all the time outside at the door and crying.
Maybe you should just get your female dog fixed, and then he can come in, and then you'd have 2 dogs, and then he won't steal your shoes, and he'll bring back the other pair.
No, it's not 2 dogs. If she get pregnant, and then it would be like.
Then if you fix her, she will.
We will definitely do it. This is her last period. It's it's really crazy how they suffer during that time.
Yeah,
I mean. Those days, and it's not only the females, that have a period.
Men, we have
male suffer. Yeah, like my wife has CMS.
Suffer probably even worse because look, the guy. Because I'm trying, to push him away when we go for a walk, and I have like a wood, like in case someone. Because there are other crazy dogs. This one is afraid, so he comes along with us, following us all the time. But after some time, all the walk he follows us. Doesn't get too close because he's afraid. Right. But there's another one who's not afraid at all. He just comes and I couldn't today go for a walk. So Natalie went, and she broke the wood I have to scare them because he attacked our girl. I mean, it's crazy how it works in nature. It's full of pain, actually.
This is a tough place to live. This Greece.
They don't have masturbation. they cannot masturbate. They don't have hands like females and
Well, they don't have
male
thumbs, so yeah,
human.
so that's a
They
problem.
cannot do anything.
Yeah.
Thumbs are really useful, huh?
If
Of
you had
course they
thumbs,
are.
that would be good. But you don't have thumbs,
Yeah.
that just kills it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
this is the good of masturbation, and I think that masturbation is a common secret. Everybody's doing it, but nobody talks about it because in Greek, for
Wow.
example, most famous Greek swear word, like a curse word, right?
right.
It's malakas.
Okay.
Malakas, yeah.
Yes, malaka. You might have heard it also in malaka, malaka,
Yeah.
like in
I heard it a lot in Greece.
kurwa in Poland, kurva, or shit in English, shit,
Right.
shit. We say it all the time, malaka, malaka, but actually it means the masturbator, the one who is, playing his own, they
The
Yeah.
call it.
skin flute. Guy who
Yeah.
plays the skin flute. I got it.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
That's
but that's the
interesting.
only, it's the only thing that he does, right?
Yeah,
That's
he
why it's,
bashes that bishop and spanks the monkey.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
So this is
Uh,
our
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
I can see the show's going to go
most
downhill
used swear
steadily.
word.
All right.
But masturbation is really something really great because it has helped a lot of people. I mean, from their state of wanting to pair, or how to call
Right.
it, to have sex,
Right.
Yeah.
and it has prevented. Maybe it has saved our species
Isn't
somehow.
that one of those urban myths about Mr. Kellogg? He wasn't Mr. Kellogg. He was
He was
a
a cereal
Quaker.
guy. He had Frosted Flakes and Lucky
No,
Leprechauns and
I
yeah.
thought I thought he was a Quaker. I might be wrong, but they used, I
Oh,
think, they used to put these sort of flakes of corn in the bed so they could hear if their patients were masturbating or not. But it may be an urban myth. But there's a
Yeah,
whole story about
but for many
Mr. Kellogg.
years it
Very
was.
strange guy.
yeah.
Yeah. It's strange that we have called for many years masturbation as something bad, and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
religion is not really.
It's not bad. It
Oh,
just
religion
turns you
is
blind.
full of shit. Religion is a bunch of
It just
crap.
turns you blind if
So
you masturbate a lot. That's all.
yeah. Listen, if that's the case, I would have thicker glasses than David because 26 times a day, someone's got to do something. Anyway, but no, I mean, we all do it
That
as a
means you're
kid.
active a lot. That means you
Listen,
are.
somebody's got to be. I mean,
Yeah, of course.
I got to stay in shape for the Sex Olympics this year. So, but I'm just saying, it's like everybody talks about religion and it's terrible and it's just bullshit. I mean, like, look, I'm sure the priests do it because, or they do each other or little boys, allegedly. I mean, so they're doing it. Everybody does it. It's
Of
not
course,
like it's
everybody
the
does it.
yeah, it's not like the end of the world. I mean, if you do it, you do it. What's the big deal? I don't get it. I don't get the whatchamacallit. I don't get where people get all upset about it.
Me
See,
too,
that's
because
the
Well,
something. We have
isn't
not
it
accepted
because
our nature, because this
right.
is
isn't
our
it because
nature.
they connect and the thoughts that you have acquired before you has a desire to masturbate, that those thoughts are wrong and lustful, and so
Who cares?
therefore yeah, well,
I'm
a
just saying.
church does. A church
The
does
church is
because
full of
Yeah.
shit.
But excuse
yeah,
me.
but oh, this is like this lust business is really important because
Okay,
if you're going to go and spank your monkey 2 or 3 times a week, then you need to go to
a
church
day,
and,
a day,
pay
a
your
monkey spanker,
penance.
3 times a
Yeah,
day
yeah.
or
Just
more.
go to the church and say to the priest, "Hey, I'm a monkey, a monkey
I'm a
spanker,"
monkey spanker.
and which is Cockney rhyme
Okay.
for you can work the rest out yourself. But or a merchant banker as well, same thing.
Yeah. Monkey
That rhymes.
spanker.
Yeah, that rhymes
Yeah.
with merchant banker.
Sure.
But you can just go and you pay your penance, don't you? So I mean, I suppose secretly the Catholic Church was encouraging people to masturbate a lot, so they could go and pay money every week. So like okay, 3 Hail Marys and a couple of shekels in the box,
But
and
it doesn't. I
God will
think I
forgive
read
you.
an article once. I think I wrote this
You
article, but I read
did,
an
you
article
did.
once that said that it relieves stress. So if you're stressed out and you can't whatever, and
Yeah,
you do that, who cares?
but you see,
Masturbation.
the thing is, the stress has
Hold on,
come
let's look
through
at this.
lust. This has come through lust, Stephen. You see, and that's not. You're not allowed to enjoy life. Some religions allow you to enjoy life, and some of them, are quite repressive and don't want you to enjoy life.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they
I'm
believe
looking
that
up.
many things are restricted, like you shouldn't be doing. Then why God created for the temptation? Well, what the fuck is this? Is this a game that the God is bringing you here and
All
testing you
right,
if you
Yeah.
I'm
if
going to
you?
give you from the
It's
medical
bullshit.
news today. Medical news
Oh,
today. This is
allegedly.
the research. The research found among adolescents 14 to 17 years old in the United States, around 74% of the males masturbate and 48% of the females masturbate.
I would say it's
Among
more, but
older
okay.
adults, David, this is good for you. Roughly
Yeah.
63% of the men that are between 57 and 64% masturbate. People masturbate for many reasons. This says it includes pleasure, fun, tension release. Some of them
Yes, of
masturbate
course, because
alone,
it's an
while others
Yeah.
orgasm.
masturbate with a partner. I'm just
You're
reading
Yeah.
the
searching for
medical
the
myths.
orgasm.
So here's the
And
myths.
boredom. And
Wait.
boredom, of course. Yeah. Don't forget
Here's
boredom.
here's what this says. Medical News Today says the masturbation myths are blindness, hairy palms, not good. Impotence later, erectile dysfunction, penis shrinkage, actually it makes it larger, penis something or other, low sperm, infidelity, mental illness, well, look at the three of us, and physical weakness. So those are the myths that it doesn't have any, those are all false. Masturbation side effects, I love this one. Guilt. Who cares? If you're guilty, you're an idiot, then you jump
Yeah,
off a
but
building.
no, guilt. We're back to paying your penance, Steve.
Well,
You
this
have to go
says
and pay
this. They said
pay
the
money.
jury's out whether masturbation increases or decreases prostate cancer. So you were telling me that. So if you're a porn star and having sex with 50 women a day, it would be the same thing, I guess. Um,
Yes,
let's see what else you
No,
got.
because
There's
they're
discovery.
technically speaking not masturbating. No, they're having intercourse.
Listen to this one. Here's one for you. A similar link between frequent ejaculation and low risk for prostate cancer was discovered in a 2016 study. Researchers found that men who ejaculate 21 times a month or more, that's a day for me, so I'm good, reduce the risk of developing prostate cancer. So,
yes,
gentlemen,
yes.
start
Because
your engines.
because with
Yeah. Start
ejaculation,
spanking that monkey. There you go.
no,
And,
masturbate. People masturbate.
master
Yeah,
Masturbate
and,
each other
and
also. Masturbate each
I
other
could,
and maybe have sex also.
all right.
Just enjoy your body. Don't
Oh,
listen
this
to
is stupid.
any.
Listen, wait, listen to this one. This is what masturbation can do to you. It can cause people to miss work or school or important social events. What the fuck? Whoever Bambi wrote
oh
this should get
yeah.
a that
No,
exam.
no, no. I could. I mean, if you have a choice between
Stop it.
going to some boring class or staying at
Or
home and
masturbate.
spanking,
Now, here's
and
the
staying at home and
benefits. The medical news today says here's the benefits of masturbation: reduces stress, reduces tension, enhances sleep quality, boosts concentration, sure, because you got to for 5 hours, elevate the mood, relieves menstrual cramps. So, ladies, get those fingers warmed up, alleviate pain, and it improves sex. The takeaway
Yeah,
is everybody should masturbate according to this
of
article.
course, everybody should
This is on the
masturbate.
yeah,
Medical News Today. You can go to
yeah.
medicalnewstoday.com. They don't sponsor us. I'm just reading this. I pulled it out.
Oh, they are.
And you
They're
can read.
sponsored by Playboy, so
Yes, they
don't
are.
worry
They're
about it.
sponsored by Playboy. But
And
this is the news
Pornhub.
on this today.
so,
So there you go.
there
That
you
is
go.
the Medical News Today.
Mechanism.
I was going to look it on. What's the one that everybody goes to? The
Pornhub.
health.com one.
Because
No, what's the other one? The website that everybody goes to when
we don't.
they hurt themselves, they look up whatever medical
Google.
advice. No, not
Google.
Google.
Doctor
There's another
Google.
one. But
Who
yeah, I was going to go
cares?
on that one. But everything that one always says is that go to the hospital, you're going to die. Medical effects on the brain, 12 pros or con. Well, this will be good. Oh, look, this is healthline.com. So this says masturbation can release healthy amounts of hormones
Of course, it
that
does.
have a positive effect on your health and mood, but some people may have negative experience. Seriously? How do you
Well,
have a
I
negative
don't know
experience?
if somebody tries it with scissors and stones and somehow in the game, maybe they will have an accident. I don't know.
I think so. I
Or
think so.
give it to a
Or
dog. For
yeah.
example,
Or
the dog that
vacuum.
once steals
Yeah.
my shoes. He's hungry
Or
for it.
vacuum
If I,
cleaners. If you start having sex with vacuum cleaners, it could be very.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Some people
I cannot
experience
imagine this.
negative to recover. I will say that most of these articles are very interesting.
And are they written by men?
This is all women. These are all written by female doctors. This chick is named something or other, Alina. The other girl was like Marianne. I think the professor in Gilligan wrote some stuff. But she's saying it helps with hormones. It's a good, it helps you focus and concentrate, which I'm just truly amazed at that. It alleviates stress, can help you fall asleep, may have effects on your self-esteem, can improve your sex life, I guess, because you do this, you go longer. As for your libido, the evidence of masturbating can help you maintain a healthier sex drive. For example, in a 2009 study, links frequent vibrator use. Ladies, pay attention. The sex drive and positive sexual function as general sexual wellness. Masturbating can help you figure out what pleasures you like, blah, blah, blah. Most of these people are saying it's all good. Now, the one from the Catholic Church says you're going to die, you're going to go to hell, and
You're
then
gonna be
they chop off
blind.
your yanky. Yeah, you go blind and hairy palms and things that we already established aren't true. So
yeah. But it's okay because you can masturbate as much as you like as long as you go and pay the priest.
So.
You put the money in the box at the end of the week. You know, pay.
But I'm Jewish, so we don't do that. So.
Can't you pay for your sins?
I don't pay for shit. All we do in my religion is we pay to sit at the pew during the holy high days. We buy a ticket. It's like going to a movie. Like when Yom Kippur comes and Rosh Hashanah, for us, what you do, like for you people, you Church of England and Christians and all you make-believe religions, you get to go and you give them 10% annually of what you make. Bullshit. What we do is it's like, you want to go to the Yom Kippur service, $250 a person. Like, no problem, Rabbi. And then you can sit in this thing. Or if you want to be up in the front because you want to be seen, it's a little more. So, it's like going to a restaurant in New York City. You got to pay the maitre d'. That's the way it works. So,
and what do they do with all that money then?
They give it to their sugar baby or mistress, I'm assuming, like every other guy with money. I don't know. What else do you do?
Yeah, okay. All right.
You buy things.
Yeah. So they must so the synagogues must be reasonably rich then. I mean, a lot of those evangelical churches in the US, I mean, they make millions. Yeah. I mean, it's like the weekend we come past a place here called the Dome, and everybody comes there, everybody's like super happy. I think it's a Pentecostal church, so it's predominantly people of color that go there, which is great because and they all look super happy when they come out. And I just think to myself, I should have started my own religion, because that's a serious way to make a shitload of money.
Yes, through religion, it's
Yeah, I mean, just say, God told me that you can masturbate. It could be the Church of Masturbation.
So we're starting a church. I see it now. A new religion.
Yeah. But it's not. If you don't have any guilt, Stephen, there's no point in joining.
I'm Jewish. Guilt. I have guilt for everything. It's the way it works. Okay. We're brought up with guilt.
Okay. Well, there you go. And then that's
everybody has guilt.
Not like Jewish people. I mean, we have real guilt. Like, listen, my mother didn't breastfeed me. She told me she liked me as a friend. Okay, so our guilt starts off right at an early age. Of
course, everything starts at that age.
Do Jewish children have to pay to be breastfed? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
We do. We have to take it from our future bar mitzvah money, and then our mothers don't do it.
Then Mama comes when he's 18. Look, you owe me those thousands for breastfeeding. You owe me those that I took you for this and this.
Well, no, it's actually 13.
Start your life and you're in debt.
Right, 13. You become a man or a woman. We have a bar mitzvah or a bat mitzvah.
Man or a woman? You mean say you can choose then? Is that good?
You can choose if you want to be as a Jew. You can become a man or a woman. I know it's shocking to everybody, but you either get bar mitzvahed or bat mitzvahed. And if you're bar mitzvahed at 13 or bat mitzvahed, that means you become a man or a woman.
Yeah. And what about when you become? What happens when you become a bat man then, or a bat person?
Then DC Comics finds you.
You get your own. So you get your own comics and your own.
You get your own comic
films
book,
and stuff. Your own film franchise.
Yeah. And it becomes a religion, and then you're a shit of money.
That's right.
But every religion is a lot of money. Any kind.
This religion thing, though, I never thought that could be an interesting religion. The Church of Masturbation.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't have
Well,
people come to the church.
I can't. That's a difficult one for you because it's got the word church in front of it.
Yeah, we have to
You know,
The
change that.
Greeks
The
would say
temple.
Church of Malakis.
Oh, the
Full of Malakis.
yeah,
There you
the
go.
Temple of Malacca. Yeah,
I
there you
like it.
go.
The Temple of Malacca. Okay, that's it.
That's it. That's
That's going to
done.
be
That's
that.
it's
That we've
organised.
done. We've
Can we have some
decided.
T-shirts made, Anne? Get your
Yeah,
designs
yeah,
done.
no problem.
Let's have the Temple of Malacca T-shirts, and then
Temple of
The people that are
Malaka.
listening, the people that
That'd
are
be
watching
very
right now,
popular in
feel
Greek,
free to
I have to
comment.
tell you.
yeah, that's great, guys. I mean, you know, we have our own religion now called the Temple of Malacca. We want our own merch to go with
Temple of
Sure.
it,
Malaka.
and
I
I'm
like it.
sure Adam will come up with something really crazy that we can put on T-shirts and stuff, and
Yeah, yeah.
sweatshirts.
Well,
Yeah, I
you
wouldn't.
know that I have artworks when they masturbate. A lot of them
Yeah,
Okay, we
because
can't
I
show
don't
them
think
though on
that.
we
YouTube.
no,
Yeah, we can't show those because
no,
they'll give us some.
no.
They'll take us
Yeah,
right off.
they can go
Uh,
to my sites and they can see them.
Yeah,
But I tell
we have
them
your
that
site below.
there are a lot of
Yeah,
that because I don't find any guilt in it.
I
No
agree.
guilt at all. I think that as structure we are
yeah.
obliged to do it because we need, like
You're
you
going
said,
to
more
hell.
positive
You're
things.
going
You
to hell,
see,
Adam.
yeah, every day, every day.
Yeah.
You need
That's
to pray to the temple of Malacca every day
that's
That's
right.
right.
There you
I
go.
agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
Temple of
with your
Malacca.
hands and not
Could be like
only.
don't you have don't you have an airline called the Malacca Airlines? Because I mean, that Malacca is a place it's one of the islands in the
It's Malacca.
Indonesian.
Is just like
Malacca's many.
it's a passage in the sea in Asia, somewhere
Yeah,
close
it's done
to
with
Philippines, somewhere
by Indonesia.
Straits of Malacca. I think that.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
The
right. Yeah,
streets of
Yeah,
Malacca. Oh my
yeah,
God.
and you have
yeah,
Malacca. You have Malacca Airlines as well. I'm pretty sure of that.
yeah. But
So
of course, when we say Malacca in Greeks, this is the main meaning that it has, that you are masturbating all the. But later, of course, it becomes that you are a dickhead. That means
Right.
this kind of negative. That you
yeah,
to Malacca.
but you have to think, don't you? When you say dickhead, you have to put two words together, and that's quite difficult. Whereas you just like Malacca,
Ooh.
it
Yeah,
comes
Malacca
out.
is very convenient. Well, that's why
You
we
know,
use it all the time. It's
because I
like
mean, like if we had the Temple of Dickheads, I mean that's yeah,
this exists. A lot of
Yeah.
yeah,
temples of
It's called
dickheads.
oh
Congress
yeah,
over here in the Senate.
Yeah.
We have
And
the
it's not
Temple of Dickheads. It's called the
and it's not
yeah,
a
Congress.
metaphor. It's
Yeah.
literally it's a
Yeah.
temple of
yeah,
dickheads.
Yeah, it
yeah.
Yeah,
is. It's where
Congress
all the
or any
dickheads
kind of.
go. All 500
Yeah.
of them go and do absolutely nothing except
Oh
basically
yeah,
circle jerk each other for
yeah. Well,
5 years or whatever.
masturbate. Maybe they go and do that. Maybe that's what they're doing in Congress.
Well, my favorite
I
term
think
is
that they
mental
don't do it.
masturbation.
That's the
I
problem.
know
They don't
that's
do it
probably true.
because
Yeah,
they have guilt in general.
Oh
they
They
have
yeah,
no guilt.
they do shit. They know
Yeah,
they do shit. They
right,
have guilt. We think that they are like people who don't feel guilt. They do.
right.
They do feel
Yeah,
guilt. They just don't
yeah,
show it. They live it silently in their own, body and mind and
right,
everything that they have. They live it. They have the guilt. You can see it.
right.
You can see that they
well,
have, and the same with the
how
very very rich guys. They
how are
are
we
not
going to make money
perfect.
then? How are we going to make money if people don't pay us when they're masturbating in the Church
It's
of
not.
Malacca, the Temple of Malacca? How are we
You
going
know,
to make our money?
we're gonna make money very easily.
Are they going to
Just,
pay us every time they do it?
just
Maybe
no, no, no.
as a homage, 10% of
You
their
tell them
income.
you will pay €1 per month if you belong to this religion. But if you
Is
manage, if you manage to take
we'll be
away the
rich.
guilt,
We'll
I
be
think
rich
it.
within a week if you pay. If
Yeah,
everybody
but they
pays the
will.
euro.
If you manage to take away the guilt from people, any kind of guilt. But of course, some guilt have a reason to be, like the ones that I said about politicians, about the
Right,
rich guys. They do have, I believe so. They do have. They are not totally, they're not crazy.
right,
On the opposite, they get into temptation of making money for them, like egoistic thing, and taking from you and everybody else,
right,
walking on corpse and any kind of way to make money. It's because the temptation is so strong. It's the same like with the dogs. He wants to fuck her so
hmm
much that he will risk everything. He's risking a lot to come here to take my shoes, man.
Right.
If I got very angry. Today I almost didn't have shoes, I didn't have shoes to go to buy shoes,
Ah, you see,
I
but
think
yeah,
I think in the
he's
Church
a
of
clever dog.
Malacca, I think in the Church of Malacca, everybody gets a pair of
Temple, Stephen.
shoes.
Temple.
The
Yes,
Temple of Malacca, everybody gets a
yes.
pair of
Well,
shoes.
no, but if they
Everybody,
were to take their shoes
of
off
their
before they got into the
of their
temple,
choice, yes.
then we could get
Shoes and
all the
not
horny
only.
dogs around and then take all the shoes away.
I like
But
that.
imagine the moment of prayer, like everybody will be praying at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who are you praying to?
To
A
the
giant phallic symbol?
God, no, to the God that takes away your guilt, the God of pleasure, to the God of health,
So wait, what Greek god?
the
Hold on.
God of
Greek god of pleasure. Hold on a minute. Let me look this up. The Greek god
They're all
of pleasure.
they're all good. They're all gods of
Oh, it's me.
pleasure.
I didn't realize that. So you're welcome.
Yeah.
Dionysus was the Greek god of fertility. Later, he'd be named the god of wine and pleasure. Okay, Dionysus is our Greek god of pleasure.
Dionysus, you call him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're
All
gonna.
right.
Yeah,
Well,
he
there
was
you go.
the God of pleasure and wine
Okay.
and parties, orgies.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, we
Oh,
gotta
well,
have an orgy.
He was liked very much by the Romans later.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Very
see,
much.
I
Oh, there
went
you
to
go.
an orgy once, and then
Because
I had a new problem. I didn't know who to thank. So I find it
the
very
same
difficult
God.
when going. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank Dionysus, I guess. So
Well, I mean, we
Yeah.
could then at the Temple of Malacca, we could say, look, we're not going to pray. First of all, you leave all your shoes outside because that's going to
okay.
satisfy a whole load of horny dogs. So that solved the dogs' problems because they're going to be fighting among themselves for all the shoes. But when you come into the Temple of Malacca, then you don't have to pray. It's just one big orgy.
No, because Malacca is
Oh.
Oh no!
masturbation. That means it's the only church by which I can pray for you, you can pray for me,
Okay.
etc., etc.
But
So pray
are
me a
you
little, and
are
you
you
know what it
praying
means.
for me or are you praying over me? That's
I think it
The
would be
meaning
the
is the same.
only. I think it would be the only religious institute where you would have no guilt, and where people would say, as long as you don't hurt anybody,
Yeah,
you be you. And I bet you
definitely.
that would be the only place like that, because no religion says
So we will start
you be
saying,
you.
love each other, love
Yeah,
humans. It's like a Christian
that's right.
religion. Don't
That
do bad
Christian means a
things
bunch
to
of
them. I
crap.
don't remember the 10.
The Ten Commandments. My
Yeah,
Ten Commandments says, "Thou shalt covet thy neighbor's wife." Apparently, someone told me that's a misprint. Who knows? So, I mean, I'm good with that. But I'm just saying, we don't need 10 Commandments, because really,
no,
if
it can
you
be
look at
8.
the Torah has about 600 plus commandments, but everybody
We
just
will do
remembers the
69
10.
commandments.
That's 69
Yeah.
commandments, or 34.5 if you can't read that high. So I think it's important that you have, like, love each other and do this and do that and all the good things. But all this bad stuff is a bunch of crap. It's just to
Yeah.
scare you into submission. I truly believe that. I think we talk about the Gateway Project with the CIA and the absolute. I think the absolute being, if you will, the God. I don't think they're here to scare. I think they want you to do the
Of course,
best you can
he's not
do.
here to scare. Well,
Yeah.
he created you for you to
Right.
live. He gives you the
Correct.
chance to enjoy things, giving you masturbation as well, which is
But
pretty
but
nice
wait,
thing. I mean, I enjoy
right?
it. I enjoy it
Okay,
openly. I mean,
congratulations.
openly. I don't go outside in the bus,
I
and
was just gonna say, yeah, be
No,
careful with that
no.
if you go
because there is no
outside.
temple that I can do it with my colleagues who
Well,
believe in the
now we
same.
have a
But
temple.
if
We're
it
Yeah.
starting
were,
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Temple of
would be.
Malacca.
Yeah, in the temple of
You'll be
Malacca, I would be
well.
free of my guilt also in front
Yeah.
of others because others
You
would
wouldn't
be
have to.
praying with me.
You wouldn't have to pay. You'd sit right at the front, Adam. We'd sort that out for you, mate.
Yeah, but €1 per month it would be nice to support the church because we
Yeah.
need a lot of paper to clean things in general.
oh my
Yeah.
A
God.
lot of cleaning
Yeah.
stuff.
I think we'd have to
Yeah.
if we were serious about the Temple of Malacca, we'd probably have to invest in a small pine forest somewhere, so we can recycle all the wood for all the tissues that you need, and kitchen
Yeah,
roll for all the people that are really going to go for it.
yeah. I think it has to be an
Oh
isolated
my
place.
God.
Yeah.
This is what my
So
life's turned into.
we have
Yeah.
we have we
Okay.
have a story now. We can put it into ChatGPT to see what kind of suggestions it
Yeah.
will.
Yes,
Yeah.
we will use
I
ChatGPT
wonder
later.
if ChatGPT understands what is masturbation.
It does,
Yeah,
and
It's
it'll
she will
tell
say,
you it violate. It will
you
tell
say,
you
yeah,
it
Oh,
you
yeah.
shouldn't
violates
do
its.
it all the time.
No, no,
You're
no, no. It will
malicious.
tell you it violates its policy because it's considered adult, and it'll
You see,
violate the policy.
another adult shit.
Yeah.
Okay, and look how hypocrites we are. For example,
Mhm.
I started I remember I masturbated first time at the age of 11, somewhere
Okay.
there, quite early, I
Right.
think. I don't know, but others told me that they have started earlier, 10,
Right.
But this is where I remember the first time. It was really strange. It happened. It didn't happen with hands.
Right.
I was just pressing, my thing on the bed and just making some moves. I didn't know what I was doing actually, right? Because nobody would
Right.
ever tell me that this thing existed.
Right.
Okay.
Sure.
Right?
Right.
Nobody would tell me at that time.
Do you still have the same relationship with the bed, or have you separated?
Yeah. But I don't use it this way. I use it
Okay.
to
Right. Yeah.
sleep
Okay.
or
Yeah.
have
But
sex with others.
if you do think
Other.
about it, we are a very Puritan world. I think there's some countries where they may have still teach sex education so the kids understand, but today the kids don't
No,
have a
you don't.
clue.
You have all this
And I
issue
mean they can.
about.
I know they can watch porn, but I don't think they have a clue. When I was growing up, back in the dark ages, when we had to rub two sticks together for fire. There was Playboy, and that's how you saw a naked anything. Or National
Oh,
Yeah.
Geographic always had the naked
Or some
African lady
comics,
on
even
the cover,
comics.
right?
I was watching
yeah.
Comics too,
comics.
right? But
Yeah.
I'm saying,
I
but
think the first
nowadays
time
they go on net.
I had a friend, and his father would have he had this magazine come once a month, and it was called
Okay.
Health and Efficiency.
Nice.
And so it was all these naked ladies, all doing healthy things out in the fresh air.
Yeah.
And that, I suppose, is the way that it got through the censor, because it was all top shelf stuff. Then literally, it was all on the top shelf, so children couldn't get to it. But
I
yeah,
miss those days to an extent where I can't just type in porn and I get 500 websites that show me porn. I kind of do miss it was a magazine. There was an excitement about it. I mean, I'm going to laugh and say, yes, we read Playboy for the articles. And actually, there were some really great writers who wrote in Playboy, and you did read the articles, and the women were beautiful. Today, it's just, they've made sex, if you will, just sort of like going to the grocery store and buying some
Yeah, it's a
eggs.
trade, like
yeah,
everything else,
yeah.
like art,
It's a,
like
Yeah,
everything. No, it's
literally.
everything.
yeah,
This
It's a
is the
meat.
point.
For some of it, it's just a meat market, isn't it? And that's
yeah,
what's
Look,
yeah.
there are many stages of forms of capitalism. We're
right,
living in a capitalism right now, which is not the same that when Reagan was, for example. It's not
right,
the same like even Clinton was, Bill Clinton, for example. It's changing and evolving all the time. We're living in a capitalism right now, which is totally wild. It's
right.
everything will become a product. Everything,
Everything
even the
is.
church, even the
Yeah,
religion, even
yeah,
the sex, even the love, even everything. You think they've made with your mind a kind of a system that persuades you that you can buy everything, but you
right,
just need to have money. But this is totally bullshit, because if you could buy everything with money, we would see healthier people that have more money, and we don't see it. We see them be more sick for money. I mean,
right, right.
there is no end. They would say at some point that, guys, look, I've come to a point that I don't believe that the money really. I mean, I have so much money. What should I do? Let's help.
Right.
You know, all those guys who have so much money, you cannot imagine how much they could help humanity with.
This we
Not
do. We
only
talk
with the
about it on all
money,
our
they have
shows.
also.
Wait, look, Elon Musk was supposed to get a $55 billion bonus. Okay. And the Delaware judge said no. And Elon cried like a bitch because that's what he is. And
Yeah,
now he wants to move his company to Texas because he knows Texas will let him do it. And people are like, but Delaware is kind of like the old English court system of 1792. So they kind of keep things in check. And so he's crying because he can't get $55 billion, and that's going to hurt Tesla. And it's not going to hurt Tesla. Tesla will be fine if you actually make a decent product and run it like a real company and not your personal piggy bank. So I think the people with money just want more because they want to go, I'm the first trillionaire. And I think when that happens, then billionaires, it's not going to be like when people used to be millionaires back in the day, that was cool. Now it's like you have a million, whether you have 100 million or 900 million, oh, you're not a billionaire. Now people are billionaires. Now what are they all trying to do? Become trillionaires.
Yes.
Because they want to be the first trillionaire. So all they're doing is trying to be the first of this.
So
they're
what
not
would a
really trying
trillion
to do
be
anything.
then? What will a
Huh?
trillion be then, Stephen?
What do you mean?
Would it be in numbers? What do I need?
$1 trillion.
Not 12.
No. But how do I get to $1 trillion? Well, a billion is 1,000 million, is it not?
Yes,
Correct.
it's 9
So it'll be
zeros.
10,000 millions.
So it's 1 and 12
10,
zeros. 12 zeros.
10,000 millions or 10,000. Yeah,
10,000 millions is 10 billions. It's
so it'd be
1 million
10,000
millions.
billions.
1 million
10,000
millions.
billions. My
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, 1 trillion is 1 million millions.
Yeah.
So you have
Yeah.
1 million
millions
millions.
and
There you go.
millions, you know. And
Yeah.
and imagine that Microsoft and Apple,
Apple.
they
Yeah.
are worth 3 trillions
Trillion.
now. Can you
I think
imagine that amount
it's
of money?
Apple,
Yeah.
Microsoft, and there was one other company. I want to say Facebook last week with the bump they had in their stock price became $1 trillion company as well.
Yeah.
We cannot imagine what is this actually. Those are much more powerful than countries. Much more powerful. I mean, 3 trillions? Guys, can you imagine this? It's what we said before. It's 3 millions millions.
Right.
3 millions millions. Like
Yeah.
like you have 3 millions houses that are worth million.
Right.
Very
And
luxurious house.
I don't besmudge the people that want to be trillion. I'm okay with it. And if I'm sitting
I'm
around
not
with $1
okay
trillion, I'm going to be like, what can I do to help humanity? Like, you know what I mean? If I'm running a company like Mark Zuckerberg, I know and Steve Jobs, and then they took $1 every year was their salary. Elon Musk wants 55 billion. It's like, dude, reality check. I think Bezos is the same. They all take $1 because it's like, they did their IPO. They're sitting there with 30, 40, 50 billion dollars. They're like, yeah, we're good type of thing. So if I had $1 trillion, I would take my big dollar, but then I'd also try to figure out what needs help. Like I know Gates does the vaccinations all over the world, and people think they're microchipping, which is ridiculous. But it'd be like, so what can you really do with what could you do with $1 trillion so you can buy a sports team? Okay, I could do this. I could do, but what could I really do that would have an impact on the planet overall? That people would be like, I don't care if you know who I am, but overall the planet would be like, well, that was really helped us. So that would really be the thing if you have $1 trillion. What can you do that impacts the planet and the people to make it better? Not you, but the planet.
But is that really exciting?
No, but it's humanity.
Surely the thing that has driven these people, I mean, there's a great series.
I think it is exciting. I think it's very exciting.
It's
for the people who give respect to this planet, who give respect to nature, and who wants to have a normal life as long as they can have, and enjoy their moments. But the money has become the weapon to power now,
right?
And the more you have, the more power you have. So
Correct.
what they can do a lot of shit. They can develop an AI that will destroy everything. They can do it.
Well,
If they're sick in the mind, if they're very sick in the mind, which I suspect they are, some of them they are. They're not really normal. I mean,
well, there's a really interesting thing on BBC Sounds. You can pick it up on the BBC playback app. It's called "Good Billionaires, Bad Billionaires," and it's a story of how people got to that billion. And they run through the whole history of the people, and then it's at the end, well, this is what we think. And you just see that the underlying thread is money. It's nothing else. That people just they must have it. And then when you've got it, then it's fixing the planet. It's quite boring, isn't it? I mean, it's not. People don't get off on that.
It's the little rock you live on. So until you can go live on another planet, or you can go live in the ocean or wherever you want to go,
they've got enough to pay for
fix the
everything,
planet.
Steve. They've got enough for everything, haven't they?
Not really.
If it all goes
all
tits
goes-
up, they can go sit in a bunker. They can have private health care. You know, they don't. Money's not anything to stop them from continuing to live an incredibly privileged life.
I don't know about that. I think if the world really decides to explode, I'm talking like a civil war, a nuclear war, meteor. I don't care how much money you have and what bunker you live in. You're going to be in that bunker a long time. So unless your bunker
Yeah,
is Disney
maybe
World
forever.
underground, yeah, you're in 20 years in I don't care how big it is very boring. Like if you can't go out and experience life, that'll be very, very boring. I think.
Oh.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think it's enough if when you have. I remember when I went to UK to live for 1 year, there was a time like for 20 days there was no sunshine, and me coming from Greece.
Oh, that's normal. That's normal.
Yeah. I didn't know that it was normal at that time, but
come to Holland, exactly the same here as well. So,
and I started to become depressed, because I couldn't see the sun, and I say, because today, for example, is a very nice day. Very nice, very strong sun. So I went out a little, and you just sit in the sun, and you take the rays from the sun, and you can feel the beauty, and it's free. It's free. You don't need money to enjoy it. I mean, really, really enjoy it as like a child. Like look the rays, how they caress your face. And,
we're going to have that. We're going to have that soon here in the northern half of Europe, but it'll all come from some bomb that somebody sets off. So we'll have lots of rays coming over, lots of way to keep warm. In the nuclear clouds as it comes over.
I prefer the sun, natural.
I'd rather have the real sun than the nuclear clouds. Yeah, that's.
But it'll be free. It'll be free. So I suppose we should. We'll have to forget the 5-minute warning. I got enough to get my my swimming trunks on and my sunglasses on and go sit in the garden. So if I can get down the stairs in 5 minutes, because that's probably a challenge. But there you go. That's another story. But,
well, you know what's good, David? If you can't get down in 5 minutes and you can't get your goggles on, you can always masturbate.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
the last thing that you can do is masturbate.
The last thing. There you go.
If that's the,
you can,
if that's
you can
the
die
case,
with an orgasm, which is the
if
best
that's
thing
the
that can
case,
happen.
then we should say to everybody then, if you're a member of the Temple of Malacca,
right,
Malaccas, then what will happen is that we will have a special 6-minute warning for the end of the world. So you've
6
got
minutes.
because normally it's 5. Normally it's 5.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So you get an extra minute to bash the bishop before it all goes.
Bash the
Kaboom.
bishop. Oh, I love it. I love it. That is great.
Yeah, I can see actually that our live audience today has deserted us.
Yes,
but look, is anyone who is disagreeing with us about the masturbation? I don't think so.
Yeah, no one said a word.
I think they probably come on to come on to see the art, and there isn't any. So.
That's okay. Art. Well, yeah, we do promote this on the art places because you're an artist. But today was a different kind of chat. But that's okay.
You want to see an art or two?
Yeah, we can show them an art or two. You want to show them an art?
It's just not.
As long as nobody's masturbating, we're okay.
Yeah.
No, nobody's masturbating. I'll show you some.
As long as
some
nudes, we're good.
Just
and then we can actually qualify then this show as being an art show.
It is. It's an art show.
Yeah. I suppose there is an art to masturbation. I mean,
that's true.
On,
that is very true.
But yeah, I hope Adam's not masturbating now, but he's looking at his computer. He's looking very serious.
No.
He's looking very serious.
I'll show you what.
Here we go.
You see something?
There we go. I saw that on Instagram. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I said it yesterday.
Yeah,
and you can see it
was very beautiful
in a big detail in its details.
It's gorgeous.
It's called In the Big Mind, IBM. In the Big Mind, IBM.
In the Big Mind, I like it.
Yeah,
that's the big mind. It's a connected mind.
They'll get us sued for a start. But there you go.
No, we'll make sure we put it.
This is the first of the story.
I suppose that's the name of the show today, isn't it? In the Big Mind, because that's what we've been talking about. We've been talking about big subjects.
Yes.
There you go.
And the second one.
Well, let's take a
You
look.
see,
Very
it's
nice.
the same technique,
Oh wow, that's very
Yeah.
cool.
and
Very very cool.
yes, it's a little more
So these
surrealistic.
are are they going to stay woven, or are they going to be? Are you going to add feathers to these? Because you were still
No,
into
no, no,
this.
no, no. This they're gonna stay the way they are. They're actually finished.
Very
Those two are
nice.
finished.
Okay.
Very, are they for sale?
They'll be for sale. Yes.
Okay, want to make
This is
sure.
going to be a series. Which
Hmm.
look, this is not
Ooh,
finished,
okay, pretty.
but you can see how I'm dealing with it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
It's
last week when we spoke to you, Adam, you were like really into your feathers and everything, and now it's sort of like
yeah.
almost
The
as if
feathers
these are.
were. It's there, but I showed you
Oh,
also that I'm working in a new stuff that were like a dance. I showed
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
the turn
But
around and
I
cast.
wasn't sure if that was just a framework to put the feathers on, and this isn't. So this is like
No, no,
this
no, no, no.
literally things that people are woven now. It would seem.
The feathers were kind of experimentation with ready
Okay.
works, that finished works that I
Yeah,
played with AI. It's not. I will do it again. It's not.
yeah,
But I'm working now on those. And okay, this is not finished, but those two are finished, and I think they are nice.
I like them. I
yeah.
saw them, like I
Yeah,
said, on
I think they
Instagram
are
the other day.
nice.
They were
It's
gorgeous.
I have a deep. Uh, I have deep time with creating artworks with lines, but
Okay.
this is created in a different way, in a total different way. This allows me to create like a template by
Right.
which I can easily. I just bring new models and I play with different kind point of views, different cameras, and colors also, of course, because you can see difference in colors
Right.
they play. But the feeling is really nice because you can have look at the hand. It's a little like unfinished. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little abstract. There is abstraction with kind of realism because you know that it's one woman standing and one
Right.
like embracing, with her feet.
Very nice.
And then here
Very
are
cool.
this one actually I've used this pose few times because I like this pose and it's
Hmm.
turning out different way each time. And yeah, I played with this and I say, "Yeah, I think it's already artwork." Yeah, I played a little
Yeah.
with the lights so that there is
That's lovely
better.
color. So that sort of rusty
Yeah, yeah,
orangey
yeah.
color is beautiful. Goes
So
fantastic with
this
the
week
blue.
I think I'm going to work on those and I'll continue
Okay.
my painting. I go very slow with the painting, but
Very
there'll be
cool.
time for.
Yeah.
So that's what I did
So
Well,
that's
maybe
those.
you'll
good. So
go.
we showed artwork today.
Yeah. Well, maybe you'll go a bit quicker this week because you'll only have socks on and you'll be able to skate all around because
It will
you won't
depend
have
on
any
my
shoe.
condition. It will depend on my condition because if I will
Well,
have
I was thinking more in terms of the fact you don't have any shoes anymore. So that's you
I
probably
have
just have
I
to.
still have one pair. I lost the other pair. And today, that's why I tell you, he took yesterday the first pair,
That's
the good
funny.
one. And today I was missing one shoe of the second pair, and I
Oh,
got very
maybe,
angry. But I found
maybe,
it. I found it.
maybe his owner is one-legged, and so the dog has to go
Oh,
and get
maybe.
one
He has a
shoe.
problem with one of his feet, but it's not that. But imagine how mad he is at me to do this thing because I don't allow him to go
That's
with
wild.
my
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah. Well,
But
things
it
happen.
happens a lot, doesn't it, with dogs that they have an issue with you?
And
They
here we
eat
started.
they eat
It,
shoes.
Look, if there
Yeah.
was masturbation, if he had one hand, like four legs, and one hand that could reach his stuff there and
Sure.
just start playing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
And
wouldn't
eating
have those
two veg.
problems.
Yeah.
Well, just
We wouldn't have
remember,
those
if people
problems.
were double jointed, they wouldn't starve to death and they'd never leave the house. So there you
Exactly.
go. And with that positive note, everybody, we will see you next Monday live with Mr. Adam. And who knows what our subject matter will be. If you have a suggestion, leave it in the comments. If you like the
Yeah.
show, tell your friends, pass it along, and we will see everybody next week.
If you'd like to be join the temple of
Yes,
Malacca,
send €1.
€1, yes, of course.
Let's start with a
Send
euro.
€1. Yes.
We
and
need a lot of paper to clean the
Okay.
yeah,
mess
yeah,
that
and
humanity
let's
has,
take
Oh, yeah.
has left.
There you
That's
go. So
funny.
that's a good one. That's a good thing.
Ay,
Well,
ay, ay.
yeah, we're finished then. Until
We're
next
done.
week, Adam.
We'll see
I-
everybody next week.
Yes.
Bye,
Take care.
guys. Have a good week.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Yeah, masturbate as much as you